Hey guys, this is Afro with a third video in our mini-series detailing our ongoing attempts to play a prank, lay an ambush, and ultimately do some damage on the Factions ClownCraft server. We're on factions.clowncraft.co.uk, and when last we left our heroes, we just fought off the Ender Dragon, took it down, and claimed the end. And now I'm going to show you what we've done to secure the end, and then talk about some plans related to an upcoming ambush of DubstepClown and the KillerClowns. So this is what the end spawn point now looks like. We've got Welcome to Afro's End, admission $5 million. That's the amount it takes to buy an end portal block. And Dubstep actually just delivered a video response to me where he showed himself buying this end portal block and was quite happy about it. What's totally amusing is that he just flushed 5 million clown coins down the drain because he's going to just end up here and not have any place to go. We've got AfroCircus, Polkadot, Afro. I like to move it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, this isn't the end all be all. You'll notice that we have endstone here, and my belief is that Dubstep will probably come back and see if there's obsidian behind this. Probably use some creeper spawn egg, which is fine, and blow some things up. This room, however, is not as inert as it looks. We actually have a bunch of redstone tied into this and have turned this into a killing field. So I'm going to take you to the redstone and show you a little bit about how this is going to work. Looking up, notice how there's just this little hole right here. Well, we're now above the spawn portal. It's down there. There's a lot more that I'll show in some future video. But you can see we've been busy here. And here we go. Just headed down here working on my acrobatics. And this is a bit ugly still, but we have a number of things that we can do to that spawn chunk. The most important of which is go from defense mode, which is what it is right now, to attack mode. By flipping this switch right here, that when we're looking up into the ceiling, that little chunk of enderstone swivels aside on a sticky piston and reveals that there's a dispenser facing straight down in the middle of the room. We can once that lever is set to attack mode, we can then press the fire button here to fire potions. But Master Hero Brave, one of my faction mates, actually came up with even a better thing, which is a fully automatic system where we flip this switch and it fires off a redstone clock that's super fast, something about 4 ticks per second, and it'll fire roughly. We've tested this 4 potions per second down on those unsuspecting folks in the room if we want to do so. So I'm going to go back into defense mode. What's cool about that is that we've got this thing loaded, and I'll show you where we've loaded this over here. This is our little loading mechanism, and it's a hopper. Goes into a double chest, goes into a hopper, goes into a double chest, goes into a hopper, and goes into the dispenser. And we have it loaded with approximately 80 potions of poison and harming. And it's set so that the first potion that hits is a splash potion of poison 2, and it'll go straight down in the middle of the room. And even if you're in the corner of the room, which is the safest place, you'll still end up being poisoned with poison 2, which is pretty deadly, for 7.5 seconds. And if you are smack dab in the middle of the room, it's possible you could be poisoned for up to 22 seconds. So that'll be eating away at your health. Meanwhile, immediately after that, potion of harming after potion of harming will come raining down. And by my estimate, should be able to do enough damage to take out anyone with full health who does not have any resistance or regeneration happening within, certainly within 5 or 6 seconds. Probably less than that. I'd guess it's going to be more like 2 or 3 seconds. I even think they may not have a chance to eat an enchanted golden apple if they have a god apple, a notch apple in their hand, and they immediately start chewing on it. As soon as they hear the potions rain down, then maybe they'd be able to get it in place and defend themselves. But I don't think so. I think they're just going to go down fast. I also have here a jukebox here with our AfroCircus theme song ready to go. And let's see if I can just put it in here. Just give you a little demonstration here. This is what they're going to hear as soon as they arrive in the end, ready to battle the Ender Dragon. Polkadot, Afro. So yeah, it's all good. And there's other things in here as well. We've got water that can sweep away whatever drops are in the spawn area. We have a corner where hoppers are revealed that will suck up whatever the water pushes away. So we should be able to, within just a few seconds, flip a couple switches and be able to clear that room of any drops that are down there. And that's kind of a cool feature. So the hope is that these guys are going to be decked out in full armor, their best gear, ready to fight the Ender Dragon, and we're just going to annihilate them with this combination of redstone and tons of harmful potion just raining down on them. And once that's done, we can very quickly activate some water and swoop away their drops into hoppers that will then ultimately take those drops down. I'll just head down here to this series of large chests. We have a little friend here, and this is where they'll all end up. So it's cool. That's the plan. So anyway, it's been a lot of work to get ready for this, and it may not, I don't know how it's going to go down. It's about 12 hours, a little more than that, before DubstepClown and the KillerClowns are planning on visiting the end. It's their belief that that I've given up on trying to get there. I basically put out a smack vid to try to spur them onto activity. Obviously, we've been in the end since September 30th. That's when we bought the end portal block. And so we've been there. It's currently October 10th, so we've been there 11 days, almost 2 weeks. And so after waiting about a week, and they weren't really moving towards purchasing the end portal block. And in fact, Dub had spent a bunch of money buying spawners and was actually moving away from having gotten the end portal block. I released a smack vid to try to spur he and his faction mates on towards this so that we could have our little fun. And that appears to have worked. They've fallen into my trap, and in just a few hours, this is all supposed to go down. I'm going to try to get in on a Skype call with them while they're going in, just so I can be there to experience as close as I can their realization that they've been duped. I'm very curious how it will all play out. I have no idea if there's going to be rage quitting, or if I don't know if there's a server owner variant of rage quitting where the whole server's taken down. I can't imagine Dub would do that. Or if they'll be like, wow, congratulations, GG, and be gracious. I suspect that there'll be some orders issued, and that Tim has 1.56 million. He's in the second place right now, and he's on KillerClowns. And he's really the only guy with any money because they spent all of their money. Apparently, they sold all of their blocks in order to get the end portal block. And Timinated wasn't on when that happened, and so he still has some money left. I guess he's feeling guilty about not having contributed towards that. And so my guess is that they're going to see all that end stone and think maybe Mafro's dumb enough to not have obsidian, because end stone can be blown up. I think creepers can blow it up. It's got a blast resistance of 45, so it's tougher than cobble or stone, but it still should be able to be taken down. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go and they buy 75 creeper spawn eggs and decide to just creeper mine through that. And if they do, I will just laugh, because that'll be another 1.5 million of cash that they won't have to do other things with. So anyway, I'm feeling pretty good about our position right now. I'm currently number 1 in the balance because those guys spent all of their money. Dubstep and Digital Catfish spent all their money. In fact, let's see, I don't see them on Bal 1. Let's see, maybe they're on Bal Top 2. Still not seeing Dubstep or Digital. Let's go to Bal Top 3. Maybe we can. Here we are. So we found Dubstep in position 18, 22,000, and still no sign of Digital. So I think maybe Digital gave all of his money to Dubstep in order to make that purchase. But yeah, oh, there he is. He's down at 2,300. That's what a new player oftentimes starts out with, something like that. So that's the plan. Now there's been one major kink in it, and that is that just about an hour or two ago, we had a lapse in security. Master Hero Brave was invited by one of the players on the server, Colonel Wolf, to come visit a new redstone contraption that Colonel Wolf had built, and Master Hero Brave responded and TP'd over there to him. While there, Colonel Wolf ambushed Master Hero Brave and killed him. And it turned out that Master Hero Brave had 4 endstone blocks on him, and those endstone blocks were taken from him. So, which means that if Colonel Wolf was paying attention and noticed those were endstone blocks, that that this gig could be up. Our surprise that we've been planning for nearly a month now could be spoiled. Um, we actually hunted Colonel Wolf's base down. We found it. We found the endstone blocks in a chest that was unclaimed and unsecured. We took them back, and then we looted everything in the base, completely and totally destroyed it. Brought it down to the foundations, and then lavaed it. It's just nothing more than lava right now. So anyway, that was the story behind this. But Colonel Wolf could still. So the question is, did Colonel Wolf realize that Master Hero Brave had endstone? He maybe just quickly glanced at it and thought maybe it was sand or something, sandstone, and dropped it off in his chest. Colonel Wolf logged off like 15, 20 seconds after the battle was done. I'm not sure if that was meant to avoid any repercussions or what, but that's what happened. Um, and then, so if he did notice it, then the question is, did he put two and two together to realize that the only way we could have gotten endstone is by being at the end? And if he did realize that, the question is, in the next few hours, when Dubstep is planning on doing this raid, will Colonel Wolf, Colonel Clown, haha, will Colonel Wolf, tell Dubstep and ruin this surprise that we've gotten planned? I hope not. I don't know how it's going to go down. That's what's going on right now. But anyway, always exciting. And here we are, just hours before all this is going to happen, and we'll see. Meanwhile, Dubstep is probably just getting up in the morning. He's over in the UK, so a different time zone than where I'm at in the US, and going about his day. And in just about 12, 13 hours, I think, is as long as he said he was going to, before he was going to send his guys to raid the end and to take on the Ender Dragon. Um, I hope that goes down. I hope our surprise makes it. It's also a question as to will all of the Killer Clowns, there's really three that are active, will all three of them join in the raid at the same time? If they all jump in at the same point, we will have them. If one of them goes in to test the waters first, then it's possible that not all three of them will join it will fall into our trap. Hopefully all of them go in there. Hopefully they all just jump in there at once. And then the other question is, how will they respond to this sudden realization that the end has been claimed by AfroCircus? I don't know. They could just freak out about it. There's all sorts of things they could do. If they immediately start to TP back home, that would be a bad thing. I'd like to chat with them a little bit before springing the trap itself, but I suppose I could just, as soon as they arrive there, just kill them. But that's not very sporting. I'd rather toy with them a little bit. That's more sporting. It's more fun for me, and all that good stuff. So anyway, this has just been a Afro with a quick video updating on this plan that's going on. Anyone watching this, it's probably after the fact, because I'm not going to publish this until the raid or the ambush goes down, and we'll see. So you can be laughing at me or laughing with me. Who knows? Thanks, everybody. And again, the server we're on is factions.clowncraft.co.uk. That's where all this drama is happening. So feel free to join us on that MineCraft faction server. It's a lot of fun. We've got some good players, and hope to see you. Thanks. Bye.